right now.
Guess who? Nobody got nothing on us.
You're locked in to the greatest station, GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
I keep smoke by the pound and women by the dozen. Polo logos at the top, but I don't horse around with nothing.
It's the #1 station blazing the airway.
Right here, so keep it locked.
This is GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.
Two-step, you know what I'm saying? For my son. And let's give it up for all the boys out there, GKFM, you know what I'm saying? Friday night, just got the new EP today. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I want to see him do something different, you know what I'm saying? That's his groove, this is pocket, but I think he just ready to explode for real. He need to go off. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, that's a whole nother story of the game. It's Wednesday, and we are back at it. There's some changes around. You see I'm back. About to be back over at the #1 studio, back over at Unanimous for a minute, then pop over at the new spot. You know what I'm saying? We got new females coming into the crew. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be some exciting things jumping off here. You know what I'm saying? So, first off, let me give me a round of applause for the lady that's here all the time. This is all information really special. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some other ones involved with it. We got Ivory the Aries back. I don't know if she's joining the show tonight, but she. Doing our thing here, man. I'm proud of what we accomplished and what we got to get going. You know, let's give her we forgot about Nicola too. Nicola, the realist. Give her a round of applause. Get aboard, love train, love.
You're so stupid.
My bad. I'm really chewed. I told y'all before we get to our sponsors, I'm gonna just go ahead and get it crack-a-lacking. You know, I'm really on this Skywalker OG. It's from Dank Nation. You know what I'm saying? www.danknation.co. You know what? Let's just start off with our sponsors. Let's run it, because when I get to them, we're gonna talk about it. But let's go. First up, we got Goodies Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? And Goodies is man. Looking for more help. Got a couple more spots in mind here. You know what I'm saying? The food is good. The rib tips, the everything, man. And I'm giving you discounts, and people been appreciating them discounts. You say my 2 cents, and you get a 10% discount. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm also giving out for callers and random folks too who participate and appreciate the show. You know what I'm saying? That's how we keep the business going. So going down to 1440 Hamilton Avenue by Compton, and get you some barbecue. And you can catch them on Friday nights at Vince. You know, at Vince's over there too in Mount Healthy. So you'll see the truck parked over there. Let's give Goodies Barbecue a round of applause. And so we got German Home Solutions, and these folks do everything for as electrical needs in your house, residential, commercial, it doesn't matter. They're good, Black owned, they're reasonable with the prices, and we ain't gonna talk no cheap, because that stuff is not cheap. You can find a bootlegger and then have call one of these people later on, Drama Home Solutions, to fix the mess, because that's what's gonna happen. But if you need any of that type of work done, even the electric cars, they put those outlets in too. So go on over to estimates at drummerhomesolutions.com and get you some estimates on your electrical work. My 2 cents, and receive a 10% discount on the service that you choose. Let's give Drummer Home Solutions a round of applause. I've been waiting for Dank Nation. We won't be on here for a minute. Like I said, before I rudely interrupted myself, that's what you can do when you high. And that's what I'm telling you, some good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Skywalker OG. But we having a giving away. Dank Nation is having a giving away, folks. So I don't know if I made the post, and we're trying to see what was the most popular strand in Cincinnati, not Ohio. My producer reached out to me and let me know that Lemon G OG is a very popular on the cannabis list. So we get that. I understand that. I've had Lemon OG, but the block where we from, it's always been OG Kush, man. And that's been the majority of OG Kush. So get 2 Dank Nation t-shirts, a bag of our premium seeds, a gift card, and a sample of the Skywalker OG from Dank. We got a lot coming up, you know what I'm saying? So we're getting prepared for that. So if you are in the marijuana business and you want to grow your own, you can grow your own. I think it's up to 12 plants, you know what I'm saying, in your house. So imagine what that would yield as far as you're getting what, 6? Trying to get 6 or 7 out of a plant. You got 12. Oh my gosh, you might put somebody out of business. And we got the premium seeds, so you can go to www.danknation.co and go ahead and start looking at all these seeds that we got. So let's give Dank Nation a round of applause and make sure you go get signed up to get this giveaway. Next up, we got G14 classified man piece, hair piece. That's what it do. If you're looking to get your hair back, then that's where you need to go. I know you've seen them all over the internet of these new wave, and it's really not new wave. This guy been doing it, one of the first people to do it. And I'm telling you, couldn't tell. Discount. Let's give Polished Barbershop and G14 Classified a round of applause. Next up, we got Bagman, the Molar bags. With all this weed talk, we say it once and we say it again. If you're out here in the producing market of weed, marijuana, go get your own bags, man. Go get your name, go get your trademark, and go ahead and present your stuff the way it's supposed to be presented. So go on down to Hop on Coleraine, 11 to 7, Monday through Saturday, an appointment only on Sunday, and get you some bags, man. I think they're only $1 a bag. If you say my 2 cents, that's 10% off. You can't lose. So go on down to Hop on Coleraine and get your bags, and then check out here in the next 2 months, 1 or 2, a new location up in Clifton. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be one for the books. When I tell you my partner always 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps ahead of the game, this is one of those places that's ahead of the game. So let's give Bagman a round of applause. Next up, we got EDE Solutions. That's the bread and butter. You understand me? So if you need a computer, if I can't get it to you, you need to go to eBay. Go over to eBay and type in EDE Solutions. And I'm telling you, the MacBooks that you want, they there. The iMacs that you want, they there. From 2018 all the way up. I think we got some M1s and M2s on there too. So again, go on over EDE Solutions on eBay and choose you a MacBook. And if you need any network or any type of imaging done, we are also the company to call. Everybody calls us. Let's give EDE a round of applause. That's what's up. Look at here, look at here, look at here. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Nadia, there's somebody doing her in her.
We got a visitor.
Hey.
But Grizz, your connection is over there.
Who is that? Yes, ma'am.
Grizz.
What you say? Yeah.
Your connection is really beatboxing really bad.
Yeah.
Like nobody heard your commercial whatsoever. Really?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but we sent you a whole lot of messages. Nope. Nope. You did all that. You did all that spit for nothing, man.
Y'all didn't even hear about the giveaway?
We heard bits and pieces. I told you was over there like
Yeah.
Wow. Stuff happens. You know what I'm saying? We can't worry about it. We're gonna keep it moving, keep it pushing. That's what we do.
Right. We got a partner in the building.
Yes, yes. Okay, it's Chrissy. How you doing?
Hi, everybody.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. I didn't think we was gonna see you today. I didn't know. Okay, I was wondering.
I'm here.
She here.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's what's up. So
You'll be seeing more of me.
So what is it about Chrissy?
Wait a minute, say
What's
that
Chrissy
again.
about?
You breaking up. Say that again.
Red Ricky.
You can say it right because that's what you beatboxing over there sounding.
Exactly.
Whatever.
I love Andrew. He comes on cue.
Yeah, don't he? Tell the people about.
So
tell people about yourself, Chrissy.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say. Okay, so my name is Chrissy. I am 43 years old. I'm a mom of 2 adult boys. Right now in my life, I am just like doing me. In the process of getting my degree and just kind of finding myself. Kind of trying to jump out there on some relationship stuff, but right now I'm just kind of chilling. So
okay then.
Chilling back in the cut, mad in my business.
Okay. So what makes you think you can hang with us?
Oh, I definitely can hang. First of all, because I'm super smart. Okay.
Oh, I love super smart.
I got good conversation. I'm well-rounded. I'm cute. You know, I got good energy.
Period.
You broke up. She said
she said she cute.
So I can hang.
Oh, okay. I broke up over here and I didn't know what
I'm telling you, you over there beatboxing, babe, like for real.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tap out. Andrew, I'm going to tap out and I'm going to try it on my phone and see how that goes. So you girls continue right quick.
Yeah, we can chat it up, son.
Okay, and the next here we go on this Black on. But yes, I'm about to Andrew over here.
Andrew ain't playing tonight.
I'll be right back.
So, Miss Chrissy.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So, how you liking the vibe so far?
I'm liking it.
You liking it?
Yes.
You liking it?
Yes.
Tell Grizz, you can keep it up with him. He don't even wear track shoes for real.
Okay. See, you don't talk to me, Miss Nadia, so you know I can keep up a little bit. I can keep up.
You got it.
Yes.
Did Cola make it in? Is Cola here?
I don't see her.
Well, sometimes she don't be on camera, but she'll probably pop in later or whatever. But Okay, so you know we talking about customer service, honey.
Oh Lord. Okay.
But we're talking about black on black customer service.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
have you had any bad black on black customers experience?
Actually, I have. So I've had bad experience and good experience. So the bad experience. So my thing is with black business owners, I've
Mhm.
seen them take and treat a white person or someone else with better customer service and respect than when I come to the counter.
Right.
I've had that happen to me before. It's like, okay, when the person in front of me is at the counter, it's like, hey, how are you? What would you like to order? What would you like? Thank you. And as soon as I
Right.
come up there, because we look alike, it's like, okay, so what you want? Okay, what'd you get?
Right. Like I
I'm
can't get
like,
high.
damn, okay, well, can I get some bubbly personality too?
Right.
Like,
How you doing?
you know, how are you? How's your day going? Like, because I'm gonna always come with that energy.
Right.
So, you know, so and if you working in customer service, then you can't be taking stuff personal. You can't be taking your personal shit to the job.
That part. Because
Why?
they don't understand that your attitude impacts your day.
Absolutely.
Because regardless of how you give their customer service, if your attitude sucks, then you're going to have a bad day because we're going to feel that energy and it's going to come right back to you like, girl, all I want is some french fries. Can I get my french fries? Like,
exactly.
without all the heat.
Yep. Yep.
And they already going to burn my mouth like, but girl, you over here hot.
Seriously though. Like, and really, I'm not going to say that we should treat each other better, but if you're in customer service, you need to treat everybody the same with respect. You know, you don't know what they went through that day. And now you have the
Equal
right person,
opportunity.
and now they done popped off on you. Because
Right.
you had a shitty attitude about doing your job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just equal opportunity. I feel that when, especially with our people, that's why we're trying to see, like, is it some kind of compromise we supposed to do just because we the same color? Like, are we supposed to overlook
Absolutely not.
that bad customer service? Because, like I said, I live in the A, and I'm telling you, every time you pull up, you got to breathe like, what you gonna get today?
See, and that's what's gonna piss me off because I know I'm gonna come with good, positive energy.
Right.
Like, you know, so because I'm thinking the point that you made earlier, that's gonna affect your whole day.
That part.
And how you act can affect somebody else's day.
That part.
You don't know what somebody else is going through. So it should always be a mutual respect for somebody doing their job and for you doing your job.
Right. And it is wild because, okay, like I said, I live in A. Let me tell you one of my experiences. And thank Yahuwah that Denny's is closed down now. But it's a Denny's here on Panola Road. Everybody know they was on the news. But me and my homegirl, we go and patron their restaurant, right?
Yes.
So we don't eat pork.
Okay.
So what we ordered didn't have pork. So the next thing you know, they bring us one of them like Grand Slam plates with we got ham, we got bacon, we got sausage, like
plate full of pork.
So I'm already over here, like I'm backed away from the table, like, damn, I don't eat pig. So, hey, excuse me, you know, I'm gonna be nice about it. Hey, this is not our food. We ordered such and such and such and such. Girl, if I tell you this girl told me, yeah, we didn't have what you want, so we just gave you that.
Oh,
ma'am. Ma'am,
No, ma'am.
Right. Just give me my money. I can go somewhere else. She ain't want to take that plate back.
But the question
So,
is, did she give you attitude like if
girl, she gave me
you
thunder,
was
honey.
if you was somebody else, would you have gotten that same attitude, or would you have gotten a, ma'am, I'm sorry, we don't have such and such, but we can't offer you this. You just supposed to.
Girl, she gave me thunder to the point that I took mine's and my friend's plate and walked up to the kitchen and chucked it in that kitchen.
Oh, damn.
They ain't getting no money out of me yet. I ain't paid my check yet. So
Nasty.
you ain't going to give me what I want. Here. You can have it. You didn't want to take it. I tried to be nice, but you're not going to force feed me something I don't want to eat.
Exactly.
So, Grizz, are you back?
Yeah, am I stuttering again, or am I all good?
Nah, you over there sounding like loose lip Larry. You ain't had to come in here beatboxing. We see you clear now and everything.
Yes.
I must have wiped my camera off with that dumb rag. That's what that was. Oh, yeah, I got.
Yeah, because it was a little foggy at first, like, but yeah, we see you now.
My bad. Damn, so I want to do my commercials all over again. Nobody heard that shit. That's
because the giveaway is important.
Yeah, we're just gonna run back with the Dank Nation right quick. Dank Nation, www.co, danknation.co, and we giving a giveaway array: 2 T-shirts, a bag of premium seeds, probably the Skywalker OG, a gift card, and a sample of the Skywalker OG. So all you got to do is go to that post I made today, tag yourself, telling me which strand was the most popular in Cincinnati right now. OG Kush seems to be the leader of the pack. By just commenting, you register yourself. So I'm going to pick somebody the 29th, 28th of February, the last Wednesday in February, and then get that person to call and say, hey, you won. You know what I'm saying? So go check out www.danknation.co and get your premium seeds anyway. But anyway, so I guess
wait a minute. So it's called Skywalker. Oh, Skywalker Kush. What you say?
Skywalker OG.
Well, that sounds like we gonna need some weighted boots or something.
Yeah, that was the problem with what I just before I got on the show here when we was having a pre-meeting. I went left the field like, damn, that happened last night.
What you say? You was on the ceiling.
I'm really mad. I need some of that. But
what you say? Your gravitational pull was not working, huh?
Right. NASA was real. No, so I'm just kidding.
Psych.
Psych. Very psych. But anyway, I guess y'all was already jumped on the topic, which was Black-owned businesses, and I wanted to start it off with segregation and not being segregation. I want everybody in the world to quit saying Black-owned business. Such and such got a Black-owned business.
Right.
Because I tell you, when I pulled in the GPS of where we went Saturday, it did not say Miss J's Black-owned soul food. It didn't say that.
That part.
So I get tired of people wanting to get mad when you give your review on an establishment. You know what I'm saying? It's Black, and you wouldn't do that to the white folks. Yes, I would.
Yes, I would.
If I was at Jeff Ruby's, if I was at Chick-fil-A, if I was wherever, I'm going to tell you if this is not what it's supposed to be. If it's jacked up, period.
Customer service is customer service. So.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm just going to go ahead and let you know my experience, and I'm not going to badmouth Miss J's business. It seems to be everybody already doing enough of that as it is. And it's not bad mouthing. It's going to segue into what we're talking about. But anyway, we have been hearing about it. And as you know, last Wednesday, you shouted my wife out for passing the state board exam for the field she in. So we did that. Let's get another round of applause.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, wifey.
Yes, wifey. Yes, Black. Yes, Black magic.
we decided to go to Miss J. She said, I don't want to go out hearing this, the third. And I've been hearing
You
too.
should have listened.
But I had no idea about other
Mm.
people or Darius Cook or whatever and their experience. I knew there was a list, but I didn't pay no attention to it because I was tired of hearing Darius Cook and all these damn restaurants say, "Oh, can't be this freaking bad, can it?"
Right. They
Okay.
must have had a bad day.
So
Yeah.
so fast forward, we get there, you know what I'm saying? It's small, you know what I'm saying? It look homey, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't had no problem with that. We sat
Mhm.
down, waited for my brother and my sister-in-law to come on in. And in the meantime, I said, well, I'm gonna go ahead and order. So it was $18 for 5 wings, a
How
thing
big
of
was your
greens.
wigs, Chris?
My wings was this freaking big. I asked, I asked the
You
girl.
had
I was like,
toddler
"Hey,"
wings.
and then we had little big wings. I said, "Hey, man, hey, excuse me, man. How big are the
What you say?
wings?"
This is size 2T.
Wait a
She
minute.
made them a little bigger like this,
You
almost the
said
heart sign. If she put the other hand, it would have been the heart sign. So my mind, I'm
you said
thinking,
you got
okay, but
you said you got 15 wings?
no, five.
Five.
Little bitty wings. 5 little bitty wings. So the girl made them like they was this big. I swear, like Chris Rock in the one
Let's say a
rib.
whole lot
Just
of
one
whole lot of
rib.
batter.
Just one rib. So I said, well, all right. I
Uh,
said, baby, you want some too? I said, what's good? I just go ahead and order. Give me 4 more wings, whatever. Blah blah blah. Put the order in. Now, mind you, the drinks is $3 a drink, and it's $2 refills.
mhm.
I've never seen a
That's for the
restaurant for,
soda drinks.
yeah, the soda drinks.
Wow, $2 for a refill. You might as well get. Shoot, I'm paying for a whole new drink now.
Wait a minute. I
Pretty
was about to
much.
say, wait a minute, for a refill?
They gave you
Yes.
$1 discount.
Great. So with that part, okay, we still gonna support you. We do no problem. Blah blah blah. So he's sitting there waiting on my brother and them to come. They come on through, and the girl brings my food. She brings me greens and macaroni and cheese, smoking hot. I'm like, okay. I'm looking around like,
The chicken is next.
no, the chicken got there a half hour later, 20
What's
minutes,
So
a
you
that?
half hour later.
what you
So
said
I'm
with
sitting there,
size?
I'm eating my greens, and I'm eating my macaroni and cheese. Now, the macaroni and cheese, some people didn't cool with it. It was cool with it. Remind me of my mama, the way she made it. So I wasn't tripping on it. It was all right for me. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? The macaroni and cheese was all right for me. The greens, they was okay. I'm pretty sure they wasn't handpicked. They might be. I don't know.
And
That's another story. But they was okay. They was edible. But
you
I'm trying
can't
not to eat
have
them
no
raw. I'm
canned
trying to wait for
greens.
my chicken. I'm trying to wait for my damn chicken.
I was getting ready to say I know you was eating slow
I was
because
eating slow and it kept getting colder and colder. Then I
older.
just ate it like heck it. I ate
I
it.
ordered a meal.
And I ordered the meal. So
Exactly.
she bring the
That's
chicken
all I'm
out,
thinking
right?
about is I ordered a meal. Like, why ain't my and chicken? I'm sorry. We pull up to these little sad little restaurants and stuff like that where you get chicken in 15 minutes. Where my
15.
chicken at?
This
15
girl pulled
minutes.
up the chicken, right? And the chicken, I said, but damn, I'm glad I ordered more chicken because these little things is the babies. These are the baby winglets.
You still
And then
hungry?
I said, can you give me some fresh greens and macaroni and cheese, please? I had
Please.
to eat this,
Please.
please. So she go do that, come back, blah 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 blah. We go through this view. My brother-in-law, I mean my brother and my sister-in-law order their food. They want to order stuff to go. They can't. They talking about they ran out of food. I said, damn, they ran out
What?
of food. But you're sitting people. So
What
I'm
y'all
like,
there closing?
no, it wasn't closing. It might have got close to closing. While we
And
was
people
there,
will
we
still
got
be
there around
mad.
6, 7. I think they closed at 9. And the
Wow.
flow of the store, they was moving them in and out. It wasn't like it was no wait or nothing. But it was a lot of them folks in there too. But let me get quickly back to the story, right? So my brother and them, they told them they can't order no food. So I go to tell the girl like, hey, yeah, because it ran out. So I go tell the girl, the hostess, and she was cool. She was a cool hostess. And I said, hey,
can you take this off of my bill? Because what happened? Blah, 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 blah. So she went to go talk to Miss J. In the meantime, I go order me and my brother some of those strawberry Hennessy's that everybody talk about. I done had some before, and they good. And this supposed to have the VSOP in it. I'm a Hennessy connoisseur, so you know I know the deal, right?
I need to know how that was tasting.
Well, I get up there and order it for me and my brother, and I think that was $18 a piece. So I said, I'm watching him pour, and it's the regular Hennessy. And I was like, hey, player.
Player.
The VSOP in there.
Right.
And he turned around, he said, oh, man, my bad, we out of the VSOP. And I was like, so you was just going to go with it and then charge me
and
for
the price of VSOP for
and not
regular Hennessy.
So what we doing here? So he said, I'm going to pour a double shot in both of them.
Nigga, the cost of the Hennessy is a bottle for me.
Thank you.
I didn't have time to go back and forth with it already. You know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
I was all lightweight done because I had talked to the hostess and she came back and told me they're gonna give me 5 wings and not take that off my bill.
You had the 5 wings.
I didn't want to create a scene or anything like that. Like, girl, you just told me that they can't order, my brother and them can't order no food to go, but you don't give me 5 wings.
You got 5 wings to spare.
So I said, cool. You know what I'm saying? So we leaving. But we noticed that the host, the waiters that we had, right, when them other folks was there, boy, they was like out of Django.
What?
They was like out of Django. For real. That girl was attentive to those people. That's why we're gonna be politically correct.
So hold on, Hoppo. So you telling me these people done messed up your order for 1. 2, they tell you it ain't no more food. 3, now here goes some other people that done came in here and they're being served.
No, the people that was already in there, they came in there. Yeah, other people came in there. Yeah, you're right. And they came in there and they was hop-holing and cooling and everything else. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even say that. So while we were sitting there, I did a little review of it. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't trying to be mean about it. I was just trying to tell my experience. And I even said in the post, hey, my experience may be different than yours.
Right.
So go ahead and still patronize the place and you tell them about your experience. Somebody said that was a backhand compliment. Well, I don't call it what it is, but I'm still telling people to go patronize it. And even now,
this was my experience, so I'm telling my truth.
Everybody's experience is different. But what pissed me off and why I had to say it by name is because I even gave Ms. Jade props for trying to correct it, even though I didn't go into detail. I didn't even go into detail about the wings or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I still was trying to be politically correct and my sister this, that, and third. And then she gonna get on there talking about, King, you have to do that. We was patient with your card being declined.
Oh, now that was backhanded and messy and done on purpose. Like, because what do they got to do with the service you received? So they were trying to put you on blast.
So I was like, first of all,
I can't even say nothing.
Second of all, card who it belonged to got plenty paper. Plenty paper. So I didn't even know this. That the cards, you can turn them off when you're not using them.
Yeah, my son does that all the time with his card.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So that's what my family do because, that's what they do because that's what I should do that. I should learn to do that.
And people do that so nobody
in case it get lost or stolen. Yeah,
right. I can see that being at the bar, and you don't have your card and you can turn that card off. That's one of the greatest things in the world. I didn't even know that, so I'm gonna look into it. But I'll be too high to turn it off. Shit. I mean,
anyway. What you say? Your ass will still be sitting up there like I know I got money on my card.
Right. Some of that.
Run it again. Run
Some of
it
that.
again.
Right, some of that. So
You ain't about to tell me calling the bank and all, huh?
right.
Whole
So
time
some
the
of
damn
that.
car locked.
So of course the bill was paid. There wasn't no issue with that. So for her to even say that was terrible. And I didn't have to say too much of nothing because the family jumped on there and everybody else started posting their experiences, this, that, and the third. You had a couple people talking
Wow.
about they didn't have that experience, this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah,
To
blah,
each
blah.
his own.
So so the point of my story in all of this is that you still go up there and you still visit her and patronize it and tell your experience. You know, it might be different than mine, but it segue me into uh, the term black owned. Like I
Mm-hmm.
said, it started off with, I hate that term because this restaurant and any other black owned restaurant should be patronized as just another freaking restaurant.
Restaurant.
Because
Yeah.
Right.
one, we are not, when you say black owned, we is not a unit as a people. We is not a unit as a people. When I put up segregation or being non-segregated, people want to be in the mix with everything. So why should I separate black owned
And
and
just
do that?
out of the business. Yeah.
Yeah, because that makes no sense. Because I asked, I
It
wanted to
actually
figure out.
puts a target on them too. So
Definitely
Right.
do.
I asked, like, damn, how did they do that in Oklahoma, Black Wall Street? How did they deal with that catty ass attitude that people
they
have?
didn't
Because
have to.
you have three elements to a black owned
Right.
business.
Back then they had sits.
Well, you got three elements to a black owned
Because
business.
they knew.
You got the black owner,
Mm-hmm.
you got the black service, customer service. The majority of the black owned businesses are minorities that and they're mostly black women. And then you have us, the patrons. So we're breaking it down from the start. Now, most black folks who open restaurants or any other type of business, not everyone, but the majority of the ones have the mentality, we get it out the mud. We get it
Right.
out the mud. And you might do get it out the mud. It might, however you got to get your loans and grants without the cut the teeth, PP loan, poo loan, whatever you did to get what you got, salute. But
Absolutely.
somewhere along the line, the majority of the black-owned businesses keep that mentality engulfed in their business, and it
Yeah.
oozes out. You know what I'm saying? It oozes out, cutting corners, doing this. And I'm not saying the other restaurant don't cut corners. You see it on the news, this and that, and the third. But when you put black-owned on it, you put yourself on the target.
And you put a target on you
You put yourself on a
because
target on.
they're expecting you to mess up.
Right. So you already getting out the mud. You already open these restaurants, and these white folks is fooling with you as far as your paperwork, this, that, and the third. You're figuring out that, hey, the cost of food is more than this and then the third. You got to cut corners and do this and do that and figure this out and la 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 la. You know what I'm saying? So we get that. But there
Yeah.
comes a time when on the other side where you got to bring professionalism into the business. And that's
Exactly.
Right.
from the start to the bottom. You know what I'm
But
saying?
do you think it has something to do with the stigmatism black people don't tip?
Well, we got to get to that. We're going to get to that. That's
So
the,
they
that's the
don't even
third. That's the
attempt to
third
give us good
element of what
customer
I said.
service.
Mm-hmm.
So we established that the majority of the black-owned businesses get it out the mud and they install that same mentality into their business plan. And
Yeah.
don't have the professionalism, this, that, and the third. Now we bring in the the customer service. And what did
Mm-hmm.
we say? We said 95. I believe 95. The static in my head. Y'all can come up with stats too, but 95% of black-owned food restaurant and services is the majority is black women.
Yeah.
Black women or minority women. I can tell you on one hand how many times that a Negro, a man, as a server, gave me a problem? None. To this day, I've never had a black man that's been a waiter give me any kind of flack, any kind of this, that, and third, bring me my food, this, that, and the third. Never.
That's
All
crazy.
of my
Me either. Now
issues,
that I think about it.
I can't recall neither. I'm over here
Me
thinking like,
either. Me.
all of my
I can't
issues,
recall.
all of my issues come from girls that look like y'all too.
Why they gotta look like us?
Okay.
Black women, I'm just saying.
Let them just look like black
Don't shoot the
women.
messenger.
Because I don't want
Don't shoot
nobody
the
walking around and then seeing me and
I'm
just
saying, I knew
punch
that
me
was gonna
like,
get
girl,
y'all.
it's you.
Exactly. Like, girl, you
I
get
knew that was gonna
badass
get
customer
you.
service
I
because
knew
you
that
look
was gonna
like
get
it.
you.
Most
Yeah,
of
I knew that was gonna get
most
you.
of
But
New York
I
women,
give good
most
customer
of New York
service.
women with bad attitude.
Hi,
yeah,
Cola.
who said that?
Cola.
Oh my, hey man.
Say that again for the people in the back, sis.
Hey, boo.
So what'd you say, Cola?
Nothing.
No, say it. I like what you just said. Okay, so all right. So we was gonna do the customer service.
Mhm.
So keep going, Grizz.
Brain fart, brain fart, brain fart.
Okay, well,
I'm
you
Customer
said
back.
they,
service.
you
Yeah,
said bad customer service.
And they look
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah,
People
yeah.
like
It's
us.
black owned customer service and women, black women. The majority of my bad experience is, and not just black women, but women. Women have bad customer service. Not all of them, but 99.9% of the times we got a problem with our services with a black woman.
Do you
I
think
don't.
it's because people think we might be more emotional than men? So sometimes we come in with our emotions.
That ain't an excuse.
It's not.
Hey man,
It's definitely
when you
not an
come,
excuse. I agree.
when you,
That's why I can't even part my lips to say anything right now. That's not an excuse.
I agree.
I
It's
say this.
definitely.
I say that women. I don't know. I do want to say emotional. Men get emotional, but we don't get emotional like with that. Like if you
Yeah.
got something going on with you in the day, the kids got on your last nerve, this, that, and the third. Uh, that comes through work. You know what I'm saying?
But that's
And
what
that,
me and Chrissy was talking about earlier when we say like your mood affects your whole day. So
Absolutely.
if you giving off that energy to your customer gonna feel that energy and give it right back. So you gonna sit up here and just have a messed up day because you don't want to fix your attitude.
Exactly.
yeah, and so the customer service is a very big issue. You know what I'm saying? So I think owners have to filter out the right people when they're doing customer service. You know what I'm saying? I think the process should be a little bit lengthier than your friend, your buddy, your
Well, you know,
cousin,
people can
uncle,
play a part.
sister.
So
Definitely
You know what I'm
can.
saying? I think that should be implemented and go back to the professionalism of how you running the business. And then we
yeah.
bring, and then we have accountability for customers, the patrons. And I'm gonna be the first one to tell y'all, I was that guy. I did not want to tip nobody. And I was a waiter at one time. But I got mad because people, no matter how much you kiki, no matter how much you bring refills, no matter how to do that, the majority of the folks that didn't tip me right was look like me. Look like me. And white folks, under the pressure, they tip your ass. But my son got on my ass one day. It really made me feel bad. Like he was like, "Daddy, we got all these people here. We paying for this food, and this what you gonna give them as a tip?" I was like, "Nigga, I ain't never left no
At
$70
least
tip.
10% of your bill.
I ain't never left no $70 tip. What the hell's wrong? Your math is wrong, boy. You didn't add too many damn zeros
He
on
said,
there, see?
that's
Now if
wrong,
you
boy.
said $7, we'd be all right. $7 sound better than
Nah.
$70. And he just looked at me like, all right, whatever, man. So I got to
It
thinking
took
about it.
me to actually have to work one of those jobs to really feel it. I mean, I tipped before, but I wasn't tipping because, okay, my college math professor always told us to tip 10% of that bill. So, yeah, we did that. But the 10% ain't even worth what they have to go through. Because, like I said, when I got to Georgia, that was the only job that I can get at the time. So, waitress, it was a
That's a job. That's a special
Yeah.
kind of job to do.
I'm telling
You
y'all,
got
it's a special kind of job for the special kind of people. So I'm telling y'all, if you do go sit down and patron a restaurant or something like that, please tip your people. Because regardless of what they want, your waitress, that's like your CNA. You know how the CNA does all the work, but the nurses and the doctors and stuff get all the credit. Because even when your order gets messed up, I'm gonna be back there feuding with the cook and anybody else who done touched my food or something else to make sure that your dish is right.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that because
Right.
even if we serve that food, we the one who has to reap the backlash, like a CNA. Like so, it's just it's a catch-22 in that field. But I just feel like everybody should tip what
It
you
took
wouldn't want to be tipped,
yeah.
basically.
It took
Especially
me.
if you got a party.
Oh
Y'all be some
yeah.
confused people. Cause I
Yeah.
done sat down with my own family and it's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, tip them.
And they don't make that much. I wasn't
Mm-mm.
really a big tipper until I like really found out. So somebody told me like, they only make like such and such and such and such, so they live
Yeah,
off of these tips. And when I
it's
was
like two
told that, I was
dollars
like,
an
okay,
hour.
yeah,
And
yeah,
then they don't even get that, even if they didn't make nothing for that day. And not only that, the tipping business is a cutthroat game. You'll have somebody, your bus boy, the other waitress or something, steal your tips off your table as if you didn't get anything.
And don't they make you split them at some places? Make you
Uh,
split your tip with?
you'll have to do like a tip out here in Georgia. You do a tip out like to the bar and stuff or whatever. Like
I be liking to make
this
sure my
supposed to be
waiter and my
all
waitress
inconclusive right
they
here.
game.
Like, why do I gotta pay her? Like, but that is it's a cutthroat game for the waitress. It really is. But
what you mean
me
all
personally,
exclusive? Inclusive. That mean I'm not coming out of my pocket if they take it out of my
that's what I'm saying. Why should I have to tip
gratuity.
the
That's the
bar?
word. That's the
Right?
word.
Why should I have to
Gratuity.
give my money to the bar? Why am I tipping the bar? The bartender.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's a
That
different bill.
what? No, see, no. What I'm saying is that when you're a waitress here in Georgia, as a waitress, you have to tip the bar when you leave.
From
And
your tip.
they done made because like okay, like you go to Applebee's and they have drinks and stuff like that or whatever. They feel like us as waitresses is supposed to tip that bartender. So you got
Hell
to pay a
no.
tip out.
No.
Right. That's what I'm saying. This supposed to be all inconclusive. Like, no, for me anyway, like I already ain't
No.
getting paid nothing.
Right. So
So
I guess
yeah.
the moral of the story is psych, niggas gonna be niggas anyway because ain't
What?
nobody gonna change, ain't nothing gonna happen. This conversation means absolutely goddamn nothing because niggas is gonna be niggas. The more I see niggas, the more I like flies. You understand me? You
Yeah.
understand me? This shit is ridiculous. I wanted to get on this so bad because it transcends. We having this conversation. Go visit the lady in the store. Black on this, black on that. I don't give a damn. I'm not saying black on no more.
We ain't saying that no more.
You,
Black
you
means
gotta you
dead
gotta
anyway.
be
We need to stop saying the word black anyway.
yeah. I'm an indigenous
Indigenous.
Indian. I'm an Indian.
Right.
I'm not a black person. You know what I'm saying? But getting back to my point and where I was going
Black
with
is a
this
color.
is
Okay.
our mentality is so messed up, right?
Mhm.
That um I pulled up that Snoop Dogg movie. I was so appalled at that movie, like
What's
What?
Snoop Dogg movie?
because
Because I
of
was ready
all.
to watch it.
And you
What's
go
Snoop
watch
Dogg
it. I'm not
movie?
Feel
telling
like it's
nothing.
gonna be funny, a kid type of funny movie.
Oh, with
No.
the football. Oh no.
Yeah.
No, look,
No.
he tell you before you watch a movie that it's not a kids movie. That was the
Oh,
first
Mm-mm.
flag.
okay.
The second flag was if it's not a kids movie, why is there kids in here
In it.
talking like they ain't got no goddamn sense?
Mm.
Cursing and stuff. Yeah.
And I'm
Hmm.
talking and I'm talking like it's over excessive in the movie. Him cussing at the kids, calling them bitches and
Oh,
punk ass bitches and this, that, and the
Ooh,
third to the kids. I'm like,
I wish a
and,
coach
and,
would. I'll be
and,
down
and,
there
and
fighting my son's coach.
but I'm sitting there like that made it to me his acting seem trashy. Like Nigga, of all the movies that you done, this one right here showcases that you cannot act. For real.
Not only that, why would you showcase your community like that?
Exactly.
And that was my next thing. Because I sat there, and when I made the post, I forget, Miss Phillips said, you must not never been around Pee Wee football. Girl, bye. I didn't coach my son and other kids since grasshopper to knee high, all the way up. You know what I'm saying? All the way up. And I promise you that
You can yell at them and get them in line.
if any of those kids talk to any one of us coaches like that, they would be doing bear crawls, they would be doing up downs, they would be getting smacked around, they would be doing
everything, right?
They would be doing laps till they couldn't talk, breathe,
that part.
They be cussing like that.
Cussing like that.
They was cussing like that on that movie, yeah.
And
wow.
Me coming up in the system, I've seen coaches use language, but I haven't seen them use language like that directed to kids now with the little muff take off and go that way.
And you're saying kids as 10 and under.
Might be talking shit, but we're not gonna be talking like that around them kids because not only are you teaching them football, you are also teaching them the fundamentals and basics. That's what football is, structure. You know what I'm saying? And so that part. So I expected some people to fight to comment and go back and forth. But nigga, you was young, you was cussing and this and that. Man, I didn't cuss like that in front of my parents.
Not in front of my parents.
And my parents didn't cuss at me like that.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? When grown folks talking, you get on. So whatever we did.
Ain't nobody about to be cursing and yelling at my kid, period. I don't care who he is.
Or having my kid cussing and talking
that part.
crazy.
That part.
We did that away.
How you grooming my child to be disrespectful? That part.
That part. So what I'm saying is that whole little movie right there. I mean, as an adult, go watch it, but I wouldn't watch it with no kids. I was sick. My grandbabies watched it. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that stuff was funny. And then, like you said, the other coach, the white team had little mixed kids in there, a couple Negroes springing in the other team. And he was talking reckless too, right? But them kids wasn't, them kids on the other side of the field, they wasn't talking reckless like our people were talking reckless.
Yeah.
Them kids, I couldn't. And then they had the kids drinking beer.
What?
So yeah. So I'm like, one cat.
What's the point of this movie?
Said, when you was younger, you was drinking beers. I'm like, what?
Who? What is like who?
No 9 to 12. Beer was not on my mind at age 9 to 12. Not even
and then we wonder why society always put a label on us.
Yeah, I think I drank my first beer, and I might have sipped some beer from my grandfather, and there with him, but it was not a whole can of beer. It was like, ooh, I don't like that. And the whole can of beer as a 9-year-old to 12-year-old drinking and getting drunk and pissing in pools like they're adults that lost their mind, that was not cool to me. But what was sad, the majority of the people that was sad with it, like, hey, man.
And like I said, society is messed up, like, because it's okay when other people's children do it. But they don't understand that it's also influencing your child because you got your child watching it. You're laughing at it. You're saying it's okay. So when little Timmy or Bobby walks out your door, then they're going to be cussing and fussing like that because you laughed at it. You thought it was funny. You defended it. Like, who does that?
Exactly.
And then not only that, that starts a trickling effect because then Bobby plays with Kevin. Kevin plays with Joey over here. So then they all cussing. He done cuss. So, I can't say a cuss word. You can say it when your mama not around. All right. So then they get the cussing. And then it's a trickling effect. And then here we go, having to be parents to disrespectful children and wondering where they got it from. But no, we'll get the blame for it.
Yeah. Because the way
I was tripping off of that. And that would, what'd you say?
The way they marketed that movie it looked like it's a kids football team type of movie. It wasn't like marketed like to adults.
No, but right, and he gonna say
You know
it's
what I'm
not for
saying?
kids, but then
Like, you know, kids is gonna watch it because they
right,
think it's a coach kid movie. Like, it's
Right.
right.
gonna be
So,
funny. It's got Snoop Dogg in it. The
so this
whole
is
time
where
it's an adult movie though, just like that damn Barbie movie. But okay,
Don't get
whatever.
on that Barbie
It's a whole
movie.
adult movie.
Don't get on
And
that
as I'm
movie.
watching, I'm like, so people really took their daughters to see this?
yep,
And got them wearing the clothes and calling themselves Barbies.
Barbies, right. But back to right quick, Snoop on Snoop. So get your money how you do, but that right there lets me know that you one of them industry people, man.
Yeah,
And I,
of
and I
course.
don't have to know you personally. I've heard stories from folks that I know that know him. The interviews that you've seen, that I've seen, they never consistent. And for a minute, you was banned because of the marijuana. Now marijuana is accessible
That's
and
your ticket. Yeah.
everything.
Mhm.
So for a black man, and see, this is why I say celebrities, and I really don't rock with those who aren't down to earth. And if you had to do what you had to do to get where you at, and what they saying, the majority of them had to do whatever they had to do, get what they had. Okay, that's your call, that's your thing. But don't be sitting out here promoting that shit. Don't be out here putting this poison that we already have in our head. Just keep putting more
And
poison
to your own
into the
community.
community. You know what I'm
But that's
saying?
what they getting paid for, though, y'all. That's what they
And
getting paid to do. They doing their
that's
job,
why
and the
we
minute
shouldn't
they
support
stop,
that bull crap.
and the minute
And
they
when we
stop,
stop
and the
supporting that bull crap, then maybe things will change, and maybe they'll get serious and say, "Hey, we can't do our people like that because our people ain't gonna support us." Just like
Right.
they scared to come out and sit here, all these gay rappers, all these stuff. If you was a gay rapper, you should stand on what you stand on
That
and
part.
be and,
right,
and be that part, and then let people
But you out here telling people to stand in their truth, but you ain't even standing to yours. But this is what these are the role models our people are listening to. They can't even stand in their own truth, but they out there got you looking like a fool.
exactly.
yeah, and putting that poison in our community. And
Yes.
I mean, I'm not jumping on the LBG or gay anything like that, but we're just talking about the strange for change that all these celebrities got to do to
Right.
maintain their money and get their money. They
Mhm.
have to do that. But as the consumer, as we go back to what we're saying, black owned the customer service and consumers, patrons, when are we going to stand up and say enough's enough? When is somebody going to go ahead and say, "Hey man, you need to cut that bull crap"? And you can't say it ain't none of your business or I mind my business. That's why it is what it is, because we don't
It
have
is.
enough people standing
Yeah,
up for the right. Like, nigga, y'all
yeah,
can't keep doing this. Hey,
Right.
Marlon Wayans right now trying to push a dress down people's
That
throats.
part.
Like,
yeah.
dude, hey man, if you want to wear a dress and that's what you got to do for Hollywood, go for it. Do your thing. But don't sit here and tell us that White Chicks was a classic. No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I
I
saw that
don't
too.
never.
Like that was the best you could come up with for that
Right.
defense. Like
Hey man, I don't go to no
I
family
made a
gatherings.
classic.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
don't go to no family gatherings, black folks' house, and hear, hey, you want to watch White Chicks with Marlon Wayne?
Okay, exactly.
Nothing. Man, well, no, I don't want
I
to
got
watch
tired. I
that
got
bull
tired of
crap.
it after the first time. I wasn't a
Yeah,
binge
like, I
watcher
don't
of the
want to
White
watch that
Chicks.
bull. I don't want to watch
Yeah,
that bull crap, man.
I
yeah.
never want to see a man. I'm sorry. I was one of them chicks that didn't even like male strippers. I don't do male strippers. I don't need no man popping his stuff better than a woman can pop and all this other stuff. So men dressing up in the clothes and stuff, like, and dude, you're so handsome without that wig on. So it just gives me, like I said, I watched it and it went over to the collection.
Basically.
It just went over to the collection.
Again.
I wouldn't. I don't go back to those movies like Baby Boy. I don't like that. I don't like, because I don't like them putting a black male in that light as if he is so freaking clingy that he can't come up for himself. No, that's not it. The problem is that society kept that black man down for so long with his record, whatever he looked like, whatever he did. So the Baby Boy scenario really just gave me the wrong feel. Like, no, stop doing our black boys like that.
Yeah.
It's not fair that because you want them to, oh, you're men, y'all just push them out into society with no guidance. Be a man, stand up on your feet.
But look at what we call our boys, like, oh, that's my little man, or, you know, like putting them in a man. Well, you the man of the house now. Like, no, he's not the man of the house. Like,
he can't pay the bills. He can't go back and forth to work. So no, he's not.
Like, but some of that stuff is so embedded in the culture, it's normalized. So even if we don't personally do it, we ain't looking at somebody else that's doing it as if they doing something wrong, because it's so normalized. Oh, she called her son little man. That's her little man. Or he the head of the house. Like, but he a whole child.
Yeah, like Grizz was saying, I think like what Grizz was saying, when is our community going to take a stance? Like I said, me, because I got 4 sons. Majority of the movies that y'all have seen, I have not watched, because I don't want that stigmatism in my home. I don't want my children to feel like that. Like even the Exonerated 5, never watched that movie. Never watched it.
Really?
No, because I can't see our children. I don't want to feel that pain. Even when somebody else's child is in pain, I'm a sensitive heifer back here. I cry. So when I see stuff like that, and I'm not just thinking about my son. Yeah. I'm thinking about my next door neighbor's son, the neighbor after that, like anybody that has to feel that type of pain.
Yeah.
And we sit back and we praise it. We sit up here and we keep buying these movies. We keep on going to see them, keep on playing them. Like Grizz said, when we gonna do something about them? Start boycotting this stuff. Stop watching it.
Yeah.
Like we got all these producers out here, but the only thing y'all can make movies about is us drug dealing, us cheating. Like I'm starting to feel like
I don't the sisters movies either. Shit.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like the sisters show is given the title of single black female, the independent female, because with their relationships, why aren't they lasting? And this is what you're writing into script.
Well, to be honest, I don't watch none of Tyler Perry's shows. I've gone to a play like back in the day when Madea like first, like, you know, when he was doing the plays. So I
hate the plays.
I've seen the movies, but for some reason, it's just my own opinion, he got a weird relationship with black women. I don't know if he I don't know, but I just can't get into none of his shows. Sisters, The Oval,
I can't do The Oval. I done got into the rest of them, but
Meet the Browns, none of his shows. The only show that I was ever able really to somewhat watch was The Pains or something like that. But for some reason, I can't get into, I don't know. It's something weird about Tyler Perry. He give me weird energy. I ain't never really been a fan. I don't know. I don't know.
You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even go into detail about what, how, whatever. But
right.
Yeah, he touched and want to be touched and all of that. Allegedly, we gonna say that out there, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So everybody has those vibes for him. But still, even if you did, man, quit putting this garbage into our
community.
community.
Stop force feeding
And
our
it's not
children.
like we riding on a high horse and we ain't did this and we ain't. No, man. It comes a time when you got to change, bro.
I can't
The
believe that our people continues to sit back and get rich off our pain.
yeah,
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 but
they
you
do.
and that's what I'm saying. Like they keep on making these TV shows. They keep on doing the music, MK Ultra, all that above. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and don't know. None of us look at it like, damn, they monetizing off our pain. Like, and we just sitting over here just supporting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because, like I said, I have
yeah.
yet to watch a movie where a Black person didn't become the villain. Like, every show that you watch on TV, the Black person is the villain, regardless of how you want to paint it. Even if at the end of the show, it came out that the Black person wasn't the villain, but he played the villain the whole time. It's been stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, yeah.
But so it'll never change. So that my point being that it ain't gonna never change unless somebody stand
I
up
don't,
and we
yeah.
keep
We have to
bringing
change
attention
it.
to it.
I was just
We're
about to say,
not.
I don't think we could keep saying that.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. If we start building a different platforms and stuff for our children, and it's other like-minded individuals, I know we ain't the only 3 people that's sitting up here feeling this way.
Right.
And like they said, it takes a village. But in order to get our community back in line, we have to get ourselves back in line. We have to sit up here and stop being the monkey in their shows, the clowns in their circus, because that's all we are. Because like you see on Zeus, y'all ain't nothing but a whole bunch of clowns and monkeys in their show. And they're sitting up here. The one thing is, ain't none of these shows done had no reality shows with men fighting each other, except for, the bad boys. But I'm saying
funny boys.
men. I'm talking
Right.
about men.
Right.
Men. You ain't got none of these reality TV shows out here where these men are tussling or showing who's the toughest or who can fight the best. But this is what we out here proving now, women.
Mm-hmm.
That how many speed knots I'm still gonna be cute. Like,
Girl, bye.
girl, that's what we're fighting about. Like,
Exactly.
ain't got time.
Exactly.
It ain't gonna change though. So all we gonna do is keep talking about it. It ain't because our people was too thinking minded to get on another page. But as we will keep talking about, stuff is going to change, and you either gonna get with the program or you're not. As far as how this world goes, because
when it start getting planted in our face, because it's soon to come.
No, it
that's
is.
when they're gonna want
And
to
it's
change it.
already in our face like crazy, which is why it baffles me.
The way we know it's about to change. The way we know it's about to change.
When we did go check out the episode we did on Leave the World Behind.
Mm-hmm.
I just did a
talked about that
for memes. I think I talked about earlier in the show before we got started. But I just turned around and videotaped. I'm about to make a meme or a promotion thing about the show that we did, because Leave the World Behind kept talking about attacks, them attacking our system, just and the third. If we attack our system, how bad it's going to be. This is just on the news right now, and she always talking to me, talking about some Grizz. You ain't seen it on the news, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, nah, I ain't seen that shit. I don't know what you talking about, girl. Girl, bye. Let me. I know you be doing your thing, But
she be
today,
doing her thing.
I saw that like, oh damn. And the first thing I thought about was the show that we did on Leave the World Behind.
Yeah,
now,
you called me right then and there, like, girl. Like, it's on the TV.
There's 2 things that's very important that's gonna come from what I'm saying right now. One is that what we said, that Biden, like Obama, a president cannot be out of office if a war is going on.
Mm.
So
Right.
when when they just don't take retaliation for 3 soldiers that was killed, now we getting
Get
ready to
into
get
that. Mm-hmm.
accountability of blood. So now we about to go over here and do the blood thing and
Mm-hmm.
do some damage to those
Yeah.
folks. So while this is going on, you got China over here in the background telling in the forefront now talking about okay, you fighting with Ukraine, you sideways helping Russia with Ukraine, and now the talks of that didn't slow down because it's other
Did you see
Israeli stuff.
did you see Russia told Texas that they will supply the weapons to them to combat them Palestinians that's coming over here?
What?
They just
When?
Russia just put out, it said we will supply all y'all weapons.
Because it's crazy and people don't understand the
People
magnitude.
don't
That
know.
is America against Americans.
Yes.
That's because they too busy paying attention to this
To
Nicki
the
Minaj
other
and Megan Thee
side.
Stallion beef.
Right.
They too busy paying attention to that instead of trying to find out why the hell we being distracted and what we been distracted from.
Right. Y'all
No,
keep on looking at them wars over there. Ain't nothing happening, Captain. I'm telling y'all, if y'all go look up them pictures, put them in Google picture search, you're gonna see them explosions and stuff happen years ago. Because the war
Some of
ain't
them.
there. The war is right here.
Some of them.
Grizz, she put me up on so much game the other day. I wasn't even gonna watch the movie. What is it called? End of the World.
Leave the world behind.
I wasn't even going to watch it because people was talking about how stupid it was and it didn't make no sense. This and that. After our conversation,
Those are the people that we're talking about that don't have a clue right now. So even though we put these in their face, they still gonna have a clue because we make posts right and we get so much of the hating people with the slash comments and their mentality, and I'm thinking to myself that I always thought this guy was pretty daggone smart. You know what I'm saying? He seemed intelligent.
That
He
part.
seemed intelligent, but then I get to listen,
That
like,
part.
this motherfucker dumb as rocks.
Dumping in a basket of chicken.
How can you not connect the dots and see how obvious
That part.
is of what's going on? And that's what a lot of people in that book, that's why she asked you about that book. A lot of people don't believe in the Bible. And a lot of people get the Bible confused with religion. And it's not a religion. It's a guide.
Right.
It's basic information before leaving Earth. And
Thank
that's
you.
exactly what it is. So people who haven't studied the Bible, read the Bible, the people who commented or commenting about the Bible are people who read a couple
Never read
scriptures.
it.
I said a couple scriptures, but never took the time, whether with an organization or by themselves or with a group of people, to sit down and not your basic Bible study, because Bible study ain't Bible study in the church. That is far from Bible study. That's like a mini sermon on the whatever. Bible study. When you study in the Bible, the way we would, you start from the beginning and you all the way up to
And
the
you gotta
end.
step out the Bible. You gotta
And then
go
you got
look
to
at
cross
different places.
reference. You got to have thesaurus. You got to have dictionaries. You got to have references and context. And they give you pointers and stuff. This word may mean the same. This word may mean this word may this, that, and third. And that's where the confusion comes in as far as the Bible. So nobody really wants to get into all that because it's really a deep thing to get into. But the basics and what it tells you, the very first acronym, basic, boy, you don't have to get real deep if you don't need to get real deep, and you can see
it's not a deep type of situation. They just have to understand that religion is what made the Bible the bad guy.
Yes.
Like I keep trying to tell people, like, if you just pick it up and read it, like, I swear you'll be like, man. And them saints acting like that.
Right. So my point being is we're never going to find, we're always going to have those doubters. And like I was saying, and I'm gonna ask you too if you want to join in the conversation, because at 9:30 I'm getting on another call with a couple more young ladies might be on the show because I'm switching stuff around. So if you want to get on the conversation so we can all mesh, I'm gonna invite Ivory too to get on that so we can all get this meshing going on. But what was my point? What was I saying? People will never get it. They will never get it. We're always gonna have people who will not understand or the plan, but all we have to do is keep providing that information out there, and maybe somebody will pick up on it. And like I tell everybody in our group, we're not here to bash nobody. We try to put this stuff and present it in a way where make your ass think like you had to think.
Yes.
When Nadia presented it to you, she didn't give it to you like, well, you do this and you do that, you do that. You go read this and then you tell me, you know what I'm saying, give you the thought, the process to soak it in and say,
and
a
process
light
what
bulb
I've
come
read.
on like, oh yeah, well I didn't know about this, but now that I read Deuteronomy, it really makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. So that's where we at with that. And not every subject is going to be deep, this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah, because we like to have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's engaging. Psychology, psych class. I love that class. That's the only class that I really enjoyed in college. Psychology
Me too,
class.
and sociology.
Yeah, because you get to understand the terms and
Yes.
how people thinking, and because you are a nitwit, there's a term for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the marketing and promotions, that's for real. These commercials, this MLK, all of this stuff is for real. Because like we was talking about earlier, we don't even know they're using a tenth of our brains. I'm listening to a book right now that's talking about frequencies. Everybody wants to get on the frequency tip, this, that, and the third, and I am too, getting on it and figuring some stuff out. Like, God dang, man, no wonder we're so stupid. Humans are stupid. Stupid. Humans are dumb. And I mean that. But I ain't gonna keep talking. Like I said, we about to get off of here. I enjoyed you. You definitely gonna look like you part of the crew. We gonna
thank y'all so much.
We gonna figure this out.
Yes.
And we're gonna talk more about that after the show. But next week we definitely got a deep subject, and like I said, we ain't trying to offend nobody. We just putting information out there,
putting out the good news.
Yeah, the information is getting out there because we wouldn't have known about it if the people who involved hadn't put the information out there in the first place. What we're talking about is Black folks in sororities and fraternities. Now, like I said, we ain't trying to step on nobody's toes, but a lot of Black folks, men and women, are renouncing their sororities and fraternities. And the reason why is just because what we talked about. We'll get more into that next week, and hopefully we'll have some people on here that want to talk about their story. You know, so we can direct them to it.
In that.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. So with that being said, we're gonna get up out of here. And thank everybody for being on the show. Colo, thank you for being on the show, although you disappeared again. But anyway.
Leave her alone.
Absolutely. No, thank y'all.
But anyway, we're going to get up out of here. And like we say every Wednesday, don't be stuck on stupid
and relax on dumb.
See y'all next week.
Let's go! The station that keeps it rocking 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen,